What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And I see the drip, haircut, and everything. But today I'm gonna be talking about, should you buy an Acura TL? And I'm gonna place it down real quick, and I'm gonna get back to you, and I'm gonna give you why you should and why you shouldn't. You know, what you should look for and what you should not, and an Acura TL. So what's going on, guys? I know a lot of y'all know I own a 2005 Acura TL, 6-speed. Keyword 6-speed, not an automatic, it's a manual. And I'm gonna give you my opinion on the car, how I like it, and if you should buy it or not. So first thing first, I love the car. It's a fun car to drive. It's fast. To be honest, for how heavy it is, it's light on its feet, and the handling is ridiculous. It's like nimble, it's right on point, exactly where it needs to be. Like where other cars is not like that, you feel me? And for what the price they're going for, like that's what they're selling crappy Civics for. Right now, like the market for some TLs, depending on where you live at, the market is actually not that bad. But you gotta realize that, you know, you gotta be careful which one you buy, because you buy an automatic when you're gonna have transmission problems. Sooner or later, I know people that's went through 4 or 5 transmissions already. So, you know, just keep that in mind. You know, I'm not saying it's a bad car, but I'm just saying, like, that's an issue that's very common on these TLs, especially the automatic ones, is the transmission. Like, if you get a manual one, you really have nothing to worry about. Like, these cars are like bulletproof, you could say, yo. My car has 192,000 miles right now. And I've taken this car to Florida, Connecticut, Jersey, Pennsylvania, you name it. This car has been a lot of places. I put a lot of miles on it. And the car runs beautiful. No hiccups, no lag. Doesn't feel like it's falling on its face. Once I get on it, it's time to go. Everybody knows. So the car is a very reliable car, you know. There's a couple of things that I don't like personally. And if you go watch a couple of my videos back, you know, you'll see. Like, for example, like the dash cracks, you know, that's something like, it's really hard to get around, but it happens. And I don't like the color of my interior. Besides that, you know, these are like personal stuff that I don't like. The car runs fine, it handles amazingly, it does what it has to do, and it doesn't give me no issues. Like, yo, this car has been nothing but reliable to me. Sooner or later, I'll post you know, a video of how much I pay for it. And I want y'all to know that, like, these cars do have like little issues here and there. Like, for example, like the O-ring and the power steering pump sometimes goes bad, so you gotta replace that. But like nothing major. Like, this car is like nothing but reliable. But I want you to know that, like, when you buy parts for this car, don't cheap out, because I get it that this car is actually really expensive. Like, parts are not cheap. That's one thing I want you to keep in mind. Like, this car is like owning a BMW, but without all the issues. Like, when something goes bad, it's gonna go bad regardless. It's a car, you know. The more miles you put on it, something is bound to go. Something is gonna happen sooner or later. You understand what I'm saying, guys? So, like, for the price this car costs, like, for me, I'm not gonna say how much I pay for mine. You know, that's gonna be for a later video. Like, you can get these cars for anywhere from like $5,000 down, like, to like anywhere from like 2,000 and up, you know, and like decent condition. Like, but if you want like a pristine one, you're gonna have to spend a little bit more, like 4,500, 38, you know. And if you want a stick one, you might have to put your hands in your pocket and reach out a little bit more. Like, I'll say 5, 6. Maybe if you get lucky, you know, you can find like a really, really low mileage one, like a 10 out of 10 condition for like 75, the max. Now, anybody's trying to sell you one more than that is not a Type S, guys, I suggest don't do it. Because I don't have a Type S, but this is basically what a Type S is. This is the base model, 2005 Acura TL, 6-speed. Before they even threw the bags Type S on it. I have the Type S brakes. I have the Type S motor. We got the same tranny. So you pretty much, it's the same car. comfortable, it's reliable, it has 4 doors. So if you have kids, it's like you getting your money's worth. Like back in the days, this was the most sold like sports sedan out there. Besides, you know, the crappy 3 Series, my bad guys. The 4 Series basically just came out. And you know, it's worth it. Like, you know, the only thing I personally don't like is the HIDs, but you can convert those if you have the time. But you know, since I don't got the time, you know, it's whatever. Because these HID bulbs is super hard to get to. Like I that's one thing I really hate that Acura did, was make these light bulbs hard to reach, like hard to replace. Like I don't get what's the point of that. On my 2003, 2004, whatever it was, Honda Accord, that was like 1, 2, 3. This, you gotta take the whole bumper off, take the headlight out, so you can actually be able to get to it like comfortably. But then now you're really gonna struggle. But if you're gonna go buy this, just keep it in mind that it's gonna be a fun drive, a fun experience. Like, parts aren't cheap, but once you replace them, you know you don't have to worry about it for a long time. And don't cheap out, guys, because when you cheap out on a car, that's when your car is gonna attack. Like, don't cut corners. When you cut corners, like you're messing up the drivability, the funness of the car. It's not gonna feel the same. Like, I don't cut no corners with my car. Like, I spend my money and I put money into my car. And we're like, yo, guys, for the money you're gonna go spend on a RSX, on a Honda Civic hatchback with a B series or a K series, you know, I'm not cutting ass. I'm not trying to get at those people that have those cars. It's just like, you can go and buy yourself a luxury car with a V6, 3.2. You can find a manual transmission for the prices that these people are selling their 1977 Honda Civics for. Like, it's really not worth wasting your time and money on something that's not going to be reliable, and something that's just going to give you a headache. Because you're basically, what you're doing when you buy those cars is buying somebody else's project, and it's not really worth it. Look, my car is fully straight pipe, and if you go back to a couple videos, you can hear it. I know you can probably hear it now, but it's worth it, guys. Go out and get yourself something nice, something that people see you come out of, they're gonna be like, damn, yo, that's a nice ass car. Not something that's gonna be like, yo, damn, yo, look at this dumbass driving around in this shit box. You feel me, guys? But you know, I'm not knocking nobody's taste. Don't get me wrong, I love older Civics, but I just don't see myself spending money, that much money on top of that, on something that old. Like, I wouldn't spend more than $500 on a 89, 99 Honda Civic, 2000 Honda Civic. I really don't see myself spending more than that. Like, I got my Acura for a steal, and for the price I got it for, like, if I tell you, you're not gonna believe me. Nobody's getting the Acura for this price. And like, you could find like really high mileage ones, what I suggest you go do for dirt cheap, like 2,500, 1,100. And you know, you might have to do the clutch, you might have to do some suspension work, but that's just maintenance. Once that's done, you're gonna have that car to go over 1,000,000 miles easily. Because my car is about to hit 200,000, who knows when, but I know it'll be soon. And it's giving me no issues, yo. I've taken this car to Florida non-stop, drove straight there, and never broke down, never hiccuped up on me, never felt unreliable, and it was a smooth ride. Me and my girlfriend got there with no issues. So, you know, guys, this is my opinion on the car. I know I just rambled a lot, but do your research before buying it. The automatic ones do suffer from training problems, and just make sure that you don't buy a clap one, because you're just gonna have a headache. And cause parts are pretty expensive. Like, for example, like if you want to get like an A-spec bumper, that's basically the Type S bumper, they asking like $400 or $500 just for the front bumper. Even for just the lip, they'd be asking like $500, guys. So just keep that in mind. Like, you know, that's why Civics are so like overpopulated, because they're so cheap. Like, you can buy a goddamn bumper for $50, $30, and you know, it'll basically be brand new. The for Acuras is not like that. And don't compare the two, because I know they're both Hondas, but they're two totally different cars. Like, their handling, the comfortability, you know, don't get me wrong, Hondas of course are comfortable and all, but like, it's just, you'll understand once you get behind the wheel of one of these cars. It's so much fun, so reliable, and it's like, it's not a day that I don't want to get in this car and drive. Like, it's mile per gallon, and then the gas mileage for being a V6 is amazing, yo. I drive a lot. Like, I'm talking about a lot. Like, sometimes I go to Pennsylvania and then I go drive around the city and all this stuff, and I drive like about maybe like 1,000 miles a week. And sometimes I don't even fill up every day. Like when I go to Pennsylvania, I fill up just to go. When I go and I come back, and I still got gas to last me like 2-3 days extra. And the car fills up with like 45 bucks, 47 bucks, depending on where you live at, because you know, everywhere the gas prices is different. What the fuck is wrong with people, yo? Did y'all guys see that? Like, he just tried to brake check me or something? Like, yo, oh my god, yo, guys, be careful when y'all drive, because look at what just happened to me. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you feel like I should do like a video like of me talking about like the good about, you know, a manual TL compared to an automatic one, let me know. Or bags versus static, you feel me? Like on TLs though, not on any other car, because I don't own any other car. TL for life, you know. Let me know, comment down below. Well, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and stay tuned for more, guys, because there's gonna be more banger videos coming out real soon. Like, I'm gonna start posting at least twice a week. That's the goal. I'm gonna make stuff happen for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, and every single one of y'all, and all of y'all have a wonderful day.